My name is Teri Henley, and I teach advertising and public relations at the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa. And one of the great things about that particular discipline is that there are many, many opportunities for students to partner with nonprofit organizations to help them do their advertising or their public relations campaigns, tactics, projects. And so I guess for more than 25 years now, I've been working to try to bring students together with nonprofit organizations with a couple of goals in mind. The first goal is the students get some experience in a discipline that's sometimes hard to get experience in. The nonprofit organizations get some much needed help, but I guess my end result is that students will discover a passion for the nonprofit organizations in their community, and once they leave the university, their sense of civic responsibility will be increased. One of the great things about service learning is that when you get students engaged in an issue or a topic or an organization, they have a level of passion that I think is not matched by hardly anybody else. You get them excited and they are a force. By teaching students to begin to help an organization have a voice, whether that's in the type of things that I specifically do, which are advertising and public relations, specific tactics to talk to legislators or to talk to the people in the community who could then contact their legislators, or whether it's the students themselves developing some kind of an event or campaign where they can actually go directly to the legislators. Either way, you're helping them to advocate for a cause or for an organization. And it's different than the legislators or government or any other group that you're trying to influence often hears. Many times they hear the same clients who are receiving the services or the same staff who is passionate about that cause. You bring the students in and they just bring a whole new level of excitement, and our elected officials know that these are the future leaders and they're going to listen to these students. We did one of these with the Alabama Public Libraries at the Capitol last year, and one of the things that the legislators said was it was so refreshing to see excited, passionate college students there wanting to communicate and care about public libraries. They didn't think that they would necessarily care about public libraries. And so that was different. It was different than most of the communication that they get. So I think service learning has a great opportunity to engage this particular group. And then if they start doing it when they're college students, obviously they're going to continue advocating for the organizations that they're passionate about as they begin to serve on boards, as they begin to volunteer, and as they begin to become the leaders in their communities. I think for this to work, there has to be some curriculum or training, maybe not a long-term curriculum, maybe so. Maybe even just some short training on how it really works, because I don't know that all of our students really listened in their civics classes in high school to know that what it takes to influence our elected officials and all the things that go on behind the scenes, all the ways that they're influenced by their constituencies, by the media, by various other collaborative organizations. So I think training for this is absolutely essential, and I look forward to having access to that kind of training because it'll make my job in service learning a lot easier through these types of partnerships.